First images of Tonga volcano damage show entire communities covered in thick ash. CNN, a thick layer of ash covering entire island communities can be seen in the first images of disaster hit Tonga to emerge following what experts believe to be the world's biggest volcanic eruption in more than 30 years. Aerial photos released by the New Zealand Defence Force from Tonga's central Haipai Island show trees, homes, and fields coated in grey ash, spewed out by sending tsunami. Out by the Hunga Haipai undersea volcano as it erupted on Saturday, sending tsunami waves crashing across the Pacific. Satellite images show the similar scene in the capital's Kolofo'ou district on Tonga's main island, with trees and homes completely blanketed by volcanic debris. Some buildings appear to have collapsed, and aid workers are now concerned about water contamination and food security in the district. Before and after, satellite images of the main port in Tonga's capital, Nuku'alofa, showed the impact of the huge volcanic eruption and tsunami. But as Tonga's first deaths from the natural disaster were confirmed and rescue operations continued, aid workers warned the true scale of destruction remains unknown. Communications has been severely affected by the disaster, with some smaller islands completely cut off. Alexander Mateu, director of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, said that in addition to the ash, there is a large-scale coastal damage as the result of the tsunami wave. We are concerned, especially for those low-lying islands close to the eruption itself, he added. At the moment, we know very little. This delivery of humanitarian aid to the country has been hampered by ashfall covering the runway of the capital's airport, according to officials from several donor countries. The main runway of Tonga's Tuamotu International Airport is partially blocked due to the volcanic ash. New Zealand will deploy 2 Royal Navy ships to each fellow Pacific Island nation on Tuesday, the country's Minister of Defense Penny Hunair said in a statement, adding they would take 3 days to reach Tonga. The 2 ships, including HMNZS Wellington and HMNGS Aotearoa, will carry a Sea Sprite helicopter as well as humanitarian and disaster relief supplies, Penny said. Water is among the highest priority for Tonga at this stage, and HNGS Aotearoa can carry 250,000 liters and produce 70,000 liters per day through a desalination plant, he added. An area view from a P-3K2 Orion surveillance flight shows heavy ash fall in Nomuka, Tonga on January 17, 2022. Significant damage has been reported across Tonga, which is home to more than 100,000 people, with the majority living in the main island of Tonga Tapu. At least 100 homes across the archipelago has been damaged, with at least 50 completely destroyed, according to Save the Children PG CEO Heirana Ali. But the numbers are likely to rise as rescuers work to restore communication lines, she added. This is a very unique type of crisis that we are facing because of the lack of communication. The biggest challenge at this point is obtaining detailed information from officials and Tonga, Ali said, adding they are expecting to see water shortages in the coming days. A key underwater communication cable that connected Tonga to Fiji is damaged, with repairs not expected to begin until February 1st. This cable is vitally important to Tonga for all of their digital connectivity to the rest of the world, Chief Technology Officer and Vice President of Operations at Southern Cross Cables, Dean Veverka, said Tuesday. The eruption of the underwater volcano of Tonga, which triggered a tsunami warning for several South Pacific island nations, is seen in a satellite image taken on January 15, 2022. Deaths in Tonga. At least 2 people, including a British national, died in Tonga after tsunami waves crashed onto the shore, flooding residential communities and causing power outages. British woman Angela Glover's body was found after she was swept away by the waves. Her brother Nick Eleni said in a statement on Monday. Glover, 50, who lived in the capital Nuku'alofa with her husband and run an animal welfare charity, was attempting to rescue her dogs when the waves hit, Eliani said. It was always Angela's dream to swim with the whales, and it was Tonga gave her the opportunity that allowed her to fulfill these dreams, Eliani said. The eruption of Hunga High-Five volcano Saturday was likely the biggest volcanic event recorded since the 1991 eruption of the Philippines Mount Pinatubo, according to experts. Tsunami risk zone. Several countries or territories with the coastline with the Pacific Ocean issued tsunami warnings of various levels following Saturday's eruption of the underwater volcano in Tonga. Photos and video uploaded to social media in the immediately aftermath showed people running away from the sweeping tsunami, and the afternoon sky already dark from the ash cloud. Boats and large boulders washed ashore in Nuku'alofa, with shops along the coast damaged. Tsunami waves are felt thousands of miles away in Hawaii, Japan, onto the west coast of the United States. At least 2 people died in Peru due to atypical waves, the Peruvian National Police said on Sunday. The volcano sits on the seismically active Pacific Ring of Fire and is about 65 kilometers, 40 miles north of Tonga's capital. It had been active for December 20, but was declared dormant on January 11th, according to CNN affiliate Radio New Zealand. CNN's Elizabeth Yee contributed to this story.